Good morning, logical fallacy. Just out for a little morning preparation for my long trail hike. Anyway, today I thought I might talk a little bit more about my motivations for why I'm doing the long trail. Anyway.
I just told her that fallacies don't bother me. I know them all by name and I can spot them through a crowd. And fallacies won't slow me down. Just keep them from my use and my argument will be safe and sound.
Okay, so my introduction, I pretty much had nothing. So I thought I might talk about this a little bit more. I'm not sure if the whole hiking the long trail might be a little bit of a midlife crisis or something like that. I just turned 40 back in February. But honestly, hiking the long trail is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. Specifically, I grew up in Johnson, Vermont, which the long trail passes through. And I always figured I'd either do it after I finished college or something like that, and never got around to it. And honestly, when I was in college, completely forgot about it. Then after I got my first job and got married and everything else, the times that I did think about it, I just never had the time. I've also wanted to do the Appalachian Trail. However, at this point, I am very fortunate that I have an employer where I get enough vacation time where I can do the long trail. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the 6 months off that I need for the Appalachian Trail unless I retired or something like that. And that actually goes a little bit to why I'm doing this now. I'm afraid that if at least I put this off until I actually hit retirement age, like my body might have broken down or something like that, where I'd be physically unable to do the hike at all. So certainly waiting till I was 65 or 70, I considered it a risk, and so I wanted to, when the body could still do the hike, at least when I knew for sure I could do it right now, I wanted to go and put the time in and get it done. A lot of people have been asking me if anyone's coming with me on this hike, because I normally have a good friend that does section hikes of the Appalachian Trail with me, but he probably does the hikes with me more to hang out, whereas I really like doing them. So he's not as keen to burn up 3 weeks of vacation, which would be, in fact, that might be more vacation than he might have. But it might end up being the whole thing. So, I completely understand him not doing that. But, sorry, there's a deer fly or horse fly going after me right now. But a lot of people are shocked, and they tell me, aren't you worried something will happen to you if you're out there alone? Honestly, I've been looking forward to this more as an individual adventure. I didn't necessarily want someone coming with me. I wanted to do this on my own, to go explore the southern portions of Vermont where I've never been, except for maybe driving through. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing that a lot of women complain about, where people are always shocked when they're going to go out and do a hike. Man, these darn flies. They're attacking my legs. Yeah, so basically, it's something I've always wanted to do. I'm just afraid the clock is ticking. And unfortunately, as I mentioned, I just can't do the Appalachian Trail or, one of the other big trails like the PCT or CDT. I just have basically a prison of my own making. Too many bills, and I have a wife and 2 kids to take care of, so I'm not exactly going to be able to give up a good job to go hike for 6 months. I'd really love to. However, I think kicking off the bucket list item, the Vermont Long Trail, will be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for listening.
La 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 la. Low, 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 low.